So what we have to know about how disclosure must be made. In regards to borrower disclosure, unlike the investor lender disclosure or Form 1, you can create your own disclosure form. So generally speaking, Philogix, Boss, Newton provide you with disclosure documents for your borrower. But if you were, for example, starting your own brokerage and you were looking at the requirements and you thought, you know what, I appreciate the standardized disclosure that's available to me through the software that we use, you can use that. However, you can also use whatever you want to give disclosure as long as it meets the requirements. So again, unlike the Form 1, which is prescribed, the principles-based aspect of the legislation is that to give borrower disclosure, we have to meet 4 key requirements. Those being that it may be a separate document or part of another document. In cases where amounts required to be disclosed can't be reasonably known, disclosure has to be made on an assumption or estimate, as I previously mentioned. It must be written in clear, plain language that brings the required information to the attention of the borrower. And it may be provided electronically, provided that the borrower consents in writing. So let's pause for a moment of clarification. What disclosure documents must be given to the borrower as per the legislation? And the MBLAA requires that we provide 2 documents. When the borrower signs the borrower disclosure that we're providing, we have to give them a signed copy of that borrower disclosure. And anybody know what else we have to provide the borrower in addition to the signed copy of the borrower disclosure? Throw it in the chat if you think you know it. Bashid, absolutely. Gohar, absolutely right. An amortization schedule for the full term of the proposed mortgage. Those are the 2 required pieces that we have to provide to the borrower. And again, I reiterate that the borrower disclosure can be in a form that you create, or I should clarify, your brokerage allows you to provide to your borrower.